Okay, I'm here for a not quick, but this is something that I've learned today to work with myself with more ease. Really more ease. Before it wasn't really with ease, especially at the start of everything, inner work, shadow work, and everything. Today I knew it wasn't with ease because I feel deeply, and first is that I feel, second of all is that I approach my parts, protected parts, vulnerable parts, being the concerned parts. The concerned parts are the ones that are crying terribly for how painful it is. Yeah, so I approached. I can going forward being the concerned part, but really going forward when you are in the concerned state, you will bore your eyes out and it is really tired. Back then my belief is I needed to get into the parts and feel what is going on. Feel it. Before I come out to work with them. But really now I realize that actually the key of stepping into their perspectives serves one thing, is for compassion to come. Is for compassion to come. When we have compassion, we can move forward. We can build intimacy with the parts. We can move forward with them. We can meet their needs. It is for compassion. Today I realized that compassion can arise naturally, even when I haven't stepped into their perspectives, the first person view, but being the third person view, compassion can still come. Really. But really, pay attention to what are you feeling and what they are feeling, because you cannot force emotions. If you feel truly compassionate, your parts, they will feel them. Again, they are you. How can you deceive them, right? Okay, let's get to the main part. I have organize, conclude, summarize the steps. This is not this is just a suggestion, and I hope that it can help you somehow in your journey of working with yourself, of exploring your inner world. And yeah, it's parts, which means it's kind of related to the inner family system. So yeah. First of all, deep breaths. However you breathe, deep breaths. Deep inhale, slow exhale. Yeah, as deep as possible and as slow as possible. Second of all, observe yourself. Observe the you right here. Get into the third eye view. Observe the you right here. And then listen and see how the self that you are observing do, what they tell you, what they do, How are they feeling? How they treat you? How they act towards you? And how they look like? How do they look like? Are they small? Are they big? Are they fat? Are they thin? Whatever. Like, describe them. Start by describing them, really, because describing them can help with locking you in. Like, can help. And their shape can be quite monstrous, or like their shape can be any kind of like horror stuff in the horror movies, and it is normal. It is normal, truly. Observe how you feel toward them. And if you are feeling like what is the word? Revolting. So afraid of them, so scared of them. That shows how you have been rejecting them. And that shows, their shape shows how they have been rejected, how they have been projected into something so scary and shouldn't be touched and shouldn't be like meet with. And it's a pain, really. It's a pain for how we run away from them. So it's a great start to listen and see. Let's go to the fourth step, okay? Validate and build intimacy with them. That is what we all need. You can do that by saying and expressing, I see you, I feel you. Thank you for showing up for me. Thank you for being here for me. And when keep going. And fifth, ask the fifth step, ask to understand them. And you may find the questions may come naturally. Some of the suggestions for your questions I was talking to myself, not recording. Oh my god, I hate it. So the first, what I was talking about was, I feel so sad. It is that sad when we lose something that we pour our heart in. So the fifth part is we ask to understand them, right? The questions will come naturally. And what I was pouring my heart out is that pay attention to what you are, to the attitude that you are asking and approaching the parts. Are you approaching the parts with the attitude of love and compassion and want to build intimacy, want to understand them, want to listen, curious what is going on? Or the attitude is, oh my god, I don't have time for this. When will it end? When will you go away? The attitude of pushing away, of rejection, of bulldozing, like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Why are you crying? And when pay attention, how you can pay attention? First of all, observe yourself. Second of all, I see you, I feel you. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for showing up for me. the magic sentences. And when you pay attention and when you observe even the attitude that you are having to them, you will realize first, these attitudes are what you feel from others also. That may be how your parents treated you and may still be treating you that way, like, I don't have time for you. Why are you crying? It is all because of you. And thing like that, And it can also be a protector part. The part that is like, oh, I don't have time for you. Observe it. It can be a concerned part or another protector part. That they may not have time for this because they need to use this time to protect something, to get you away from some kind of stress. So, magic sequences, deep breaths, breathe deeply, observe, and listen. And we will come to the sixth step. How to know when you're ready to get into the sixth step is when you and the parts have kind of a compassionate, friendly, kind of like a close connection, The connection between you guys are friendly, compassionate, happy, close. They would like, well, I bet that they can be mostly children. And this is just a suggestion. Well, they can be mostly children. And the thing with children is that they are naturally friendly. When they love you, they will naturally want to be close to you, cling on to you, hug you, or they will want to show you everywhere. They make friends naturally. That is a sign. And the sixth step is meet their need. Whatever need it is, in your mind, in that word, in that safe space within you. Use your imagination, use your magic. What do they want to receive? What do they want? What do they need to get to receive? What do they want to release, to let go, to stay away from? And what do the thing that they need to receive and the thing that they need to let go, what do they symbolize in real life? They will be the symbols, maybe, of something in real life. You will naturally know it, because it will naturally pop up in your mind. And the thing that pop up in your mind, it can be images. For me, it is images. I see images really clearly. It can be sounds, it can be emotions, it can be a smell, a taste. And it's okay, it's your style. There is no harder or easier, it's just your style. And it is important to meet your need in your mind, because again, meeting the need in your mind is maybe the fastest and the easiest, because you choose your imagination. If they want a house, they get a house. Whatever. And don't be scared when the needs feel like shooting. Don't be scared. Because, what we resist persists. What we resist persists. What we resist persists. And maybe if it is a devilish thing to do, isn't it the safest when you do it in your mind? It's okay. Thinking about it and letting it unfold won't happen. Like, it is more dangerous and worse and more painful for yourself when you don't let that need happen, when you don't meet the need. So burn the house if it is what you need to do. Stab somebody. But remember, they are the needs. When you meet that need, they are the first step to your love call, to your love. They may be the expression of anger, pain, fear, understanding and love. What are they the expression of? So for example, my protector self today, the protector self that I worked with, maybe she, I don't know, they are really destructive and angry. They approach things with anger. And when we do things with anger, things rarely work. Because it's like because we do not have the patience for it to work, It rarely works. And when it doesn't work, they blame the thing and they get the thing and they destroy it. They rub it into two. And actually that is more like a memory because I used to do so when I was a child. To my cities. But when you let it happen, just like a radio, it will keep going forward and you will realize, I realized that, my protector part was really angry because why does it have to be that way? Why does she need to be here? She shouldn't be here. She's a child. She shouldn't be alone by herself. She shouldn't have to do all this by herself. And what she needs is a mentor here, showing her the way. She's a really fast learner, but the thing with learner is a teacher. Where is her teacher? Where is her teacher? Why does she have to be her own teacher and her own learner? Like, why? That's why she's so angry. Yeah. And with that, you will realize, she knows that she shouldn't be here. That I was in a situation that it shouldn't have been for a child. So meet the need. It will naturally go forward. And know that you're meeting this need from a space of love. And you also do meet the need from a space of love. And you will naturally do that from a space of love. Because when we want to build intimacy with somebody, it is how we love them. Yeah, that's it. And there are maybe some kind of other ways, and that ways are like purification and detachment and happy, and then build a lifestyle that align more with your inner truths. And that is the next step, and I think that is something that you can improvise on. I think the most important step is when you reach your inner truths. It is beautiful. Am I coming back to sleep with my cat?